Hey, what's up? How's everyone doing today? So, 1 second before we get going. All right, so here's what we're doing today. Today, because we know that the market is heating up again, what's going to happen is this. We are going to look for tokens that we think are going to pump now that the market is not dead again. I'm also going to probably trade a little bit, but what we're going to do is we're going to do some nice thinking together as a group, as friends, and we're going to try to come up with good theses on why certain coins are going to come back. Maybe not something that is going to pump in one day, but we've seen Chill Guy, Peanut, and a bunch of other old, useless tokens that have all pumped in the past day, which is insane because now the market is completely back. Dude, this is insane. This is fucking, dude, look, I want you guys to look at this. Hold up. Look at this. This is insane, dude. We're talking Solana V-shape recovered. It literally, like, this was the mega dump, $95. Sol is almost up 2x from the bottom. That is insane. It's crazy. It actually is, though. Like, all joking aside, like, could you imagine? And I did not do this to a T, but could you imagine selling everything you had here, buying back anywhere around here, and then being able to sell here? Like, you're talking about basically just like sell, buy. Like, you had what, 2 months to sell, and then like 2 months to buy. Isn't that crazy? Insane, dude. Absolutely insane. What also sucks is that there's a lot of altcoins that are like not bouncing, which is kind of shit for them. Like, there's some that are just like, bro, where is your pump at? Even ETH is up like more than everything else. So what's going on? Have I seen the ETH upgrade news? Yeah, I did, actually. Hey, nobody, what's up? Philo, what's going on? Yo, if you showed up to the stream today, type 1 and I'll say hey before I go and jump into everything else. By the way, I want to point something out. This jacket that I'm wearing right now, I have had this jacket, I think, for 20 years. I specifically used to wear this when I was in like fucking middle school. Is that not weird? Like, I went into my closet and I was like, dude, is this the one? And it is. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull up for everyone that just showed up to stream. Here's what we're going to do today. I might trade some stuff, but primarily the goal is going to be to find older tokens that were dead that are probably going to pump back so that we can place some bets on stuff and let stuff slow cook instead of chasing. Because, dude, I don't know about you guys, but look, I'm all for new coins. Buying new coins the past basically 2 months has been fucking ass. And if you trade this market, you know why. Like, you know that the past couple of months trading meme coins has been insanely tough because there will be a great coin, great narrative, everything will be awesome about it, and then your favorite friends and family group, your favorite group will come out and they'll drop another one and they'll dump the one that you're in and they'll start pumping the other one, and it's just I think people are starting to finally get tired of it. And so what we're going to do today is we're going to look for stuff that we can buy that we can hold on to. Also, Money Rules said low leverage longs on some nice old memes is the way to play at the moment. And I agree. I actually said that earlier today in my Discord. I said, because there was let me flip you guys around and we can just get things going. So there's a dude, he's in my Discord, and he was talking about SNY, and he's like, dude, this coin like could pump back. And the thing is that like nobody talks about this coin. It's an old AI coin, which did pump really hard at the time, but it's already up. Let's see. It's barely even up. And I even told him, I'm like, instead of buying this, like, what if you buy something like this, what is your goal? Like, are you trying to watch it go from like 19 to 40? Because if you're trying to get a 2x on this illiquid low cap like coin, AI coin that nobody's talking about anymore, like, why would you not just go put a 2 to 3x leverage long on Fartcoin? Because if like the market is going to continue to pump, Fartcoin is going to lead. You get basically unlimited size on that. You can put as much size on that trade as you want, and it's a lot less risky, and it would probably play out a lot faster. So I definitely agree with that take. Now, once again, I'm also not saying that I'm not going to trade new pairs, but it has been so stupid. What's up, Ka? Somebody mentioned in here, is Jail Stool going to run? I don't think that any old Dave Portnoy coin is going to run, because he kind of like burnt his rep within the crypto space by launching all the tokens. Like, he didn't need to go do all that, but he did. Apparently, this is the coin that's mooning right now. 500K volume, 800K. This guy's in. Oh, it's like an emoji. So this is like emoji season again. I have no mutuals with this account at all. What is it? How do you even say this? GG? Like, what the fuck is this? How do you even say this? Hi Alexa. Thank you for the tier 1 for 21 months. I was thinking about you and Posy last night, which is why I messaged you. Can everyone type W in chat for Alexa, who is my friend and mod and 21-month subscriber to the chat? That's how long I've been making content and stuff. Long enough to where Alexa has been subbed for 21 months. What's up, Frosty? Dude, I'm really happy for you, man. I did not have the patience to hold Titcoin. This almost felt like it was so inevitable, this range of like just hitting 30 and then back to 20 and just constantly like ranging. And then so wait, so Cooker bought 43K and sold 21K. Damn, so did he de-risk his entire position here? I remember, I think we were in voice chat that night when he bought this. What a huge buy. He exited. So his 43K buy at 22 mil would be worth, damn, like 120K. Look at me. I'm such a bitch. How much did I buy here? I bought a lot. Look at this. I bought 7K, 7K, 3K. Dude, I had like 30 grand in this and I fucking sold. I'm such a bitch. My buys would have been worth like just as much as his. And then I had this trade too. Yeah, whatever. You know what's funny is like I'm over here, I'm like, dude, look at what Cooker did. And then I'm like, oh wait, these are my buys. I'm like, these are my buys and sells. If I could count up all these bubbles, let's just do that real quick, just for fun. Let's do okay, 7,400, 70, so that's 15K plus 3, 18, 18, this is 19.5. This would be 21, 22.5, 25.5, 27K. I fucked up. I had 27K at whatever this was, 25 mil. So I basically and the worst part, I made money in between that. But dude, I took one of like the worst losses in the past 2 months a couple days ago, and it actually like really upset me. Uh yeah, I'm very dumb for this. God, now that I pulled this up, this actually really annoys me. All right, let's take a look at Grug. So Grug, this is a coin of this thing that's like viral on other socials. This Grug. And it went from like 100K to 980K to 536. Here's my question to you, Clark. Why is this not running harder if it's so viral? And why does it only have 930 followers? Does this coin need like a big influencer to hop on? Or like what's the deal? Like why is it not mega pumping? Ooh, let me ask you guys this. What is your thought on boop.fun? The whole situation that happened with Boop. Because I've definitely been thinking a lot about that. It's pre-viral. Bro, Ash, you got to change your Axiom theme, bro. How do you look at the OG color? Where do I even go to change it? Am I what am I what is that not what I do? Is that not this? Oh wow, this is pumping. Mm, I think it's hilarious that they decided to give holders Boop tokens after the max extraction occurred. Uh, Not everyone is a KOL. Normies were salty that they gave free money to KOLs. I agree on the part that it will always be the big accounts that will support a coin. So here's my problem, personally. if Boop had done the situation where they split it and they gave half of the allocation to the creator and half the allocation to the people on the tokens, if they did that from the get-go, it would have been so much better because the tokens would have pumped. Everybody, like, first of all, creators would have wanted to they would have wanted to get their airdrop anyway, but they would have been more incentivized because they could have gotten their community to help their, like, everyone would have held it, so they could have gotten their airdrop way faster, you know? So, like, if I'm a creator and it was like that 50-50 situation, I'm thinking, okay, like, if I put something out, these people are going to want to hold, and then we could try to, like, actually push it to where you knock down, like, on the timer. And I feel like more people would have tried to actually get their token up. So there was that. Um and I feel like because they didn't do it originally, I feel like they just shouldn't have done it at all. The concept, the idea of what they like, the 50-50 actually makes sense, but they should have just done it from the start. Also, the whole first coin thing, that didn't make sense to me either, but I don't know. I feel like a lot of people have been talking about that, so that's kind of my take on it personally. Um but now it's like a situation where all the people that launched coins that are like, don't buy this, like, if they want to push, like, their token to get the airdrop with their community, they have to push that token, the first token, not the token that they choose. Like, what they should have done is they should have made it to where it's like, if people have launched like 5 tokens, they can choose the one that they want, not being like held hostage to like one, like whatever the first one that launched was. The token took a pretty big dump. I don't know if we gamble on this or not. Does the market have enough steam to push this to 2 mil? Yeah, the market seems like I think you're right. Like, people, this might still be a buy, but I feel like what's happening right now is, and here's what we're going to need to do. So everyone that is here and listening, this might be one of the this might be one of the best conversations that you have over the next couple weeks. I know that's like a crazy statement to have. Everyone in chat, give me old tickers. And what we're going to do is we're going to go through a list of older coins. And what we're going to do is we're going to see if they have the potential to come back. And we're going to talk about that. I feel like it's useful for all of us. I need to get this Trench Buddy thing again because Trench Buddy is like really good at it's really good at showing where mind share is and stuff. And what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to like go do manual mind share research. So All right, Bobo. Are you talking about Bobo on ETH or on Solana? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to, because I feel like chat is acting a little bit slow today. I'm going to just, I'm going to bring up all the charts that I think are going to potentially come back. Dude, how low did Griffane get? Jeez, dude. Jeez, dude. What's going on with this? Dude. I have no info. But look. Even GOAT is pumping. And it's pumping like hard. Man, this Twitter account is weak. Sni, Pythia, Scout. Dude, people, you know, the whole like Pythia thing, I feel like people don't care. Oh, wow, you can leverage this? No way, dude. Buzz? Dude, this is dead. I might toss like 50 in here just in case they decide to scam it. Yeah, I remember this. What the fuck was this, dude? This dump and then it just like literally sat for days. Ava, bro, is Ava on Hyperliquid? Nah. This was like this came out of fucking left field. Mirai pre-sale. They're doing a pre-sale, dude. Jesus Christ. Yeah, bro, this pumped so hard. 17. Oh my god. Harambe Fwog. All right. We got a lot of stuff going on here, so let's. So Sni, we're just gonna say, I'm gonna make a list. One sec. I'm gonna make a new list of coins. 1 sec. Hold up. Bonk guy is cooking? Of course he is. All right, we're gonna take a look at Fwog. We're gonna look at AGIXT. Fuck. Landwolf. Their team gave up on that. All the original people that were shilling that are shilling other token. Like, I feel like. Did I hold Titcoin through the dips? No. No. I was way too impatient for that. Swarms? I don't know about this one. Actually, hear me out. Still have 20x to go for all-time high. Wrong Landwolf. Well, I'm not buying anything on ETH anyway, unless it's Mog or Pepe. So Titcoin is pumping. Yeah, we talked about Titcoin like at the beginning of the stream. I fucked up on Titcoin. I had what, like 25K or whatever in it. I just fucked up. Which, by the way, Aaron, I do have Mog, and Mog is pumping. And I am glad that I held throughout that entire shitstorm, because now Mog is like one of the strongest runners. I really want to get everything off ETH. I don't want to buy any more ETH. I don't want to be on ETH. I just want to move everything off. Okay, so AGIXT. GG is exploding. Yeah, of course it is. This isn't the right one. So this guy sold the bottom. Nice. Am I even pronouncing this right? Mitchie? I'm not even gonna go there. Okay. So here's kind of what I'm thinking. I think what has perps? I feel like a lot of this stuff, you're better off just trading perps. So like Fartcoin, even Moodang is, oh my fucking god, dude. This is up 4x in the past like 2 days. Bro, I might open a short on this actually. What? This has got to dump. Yeah. Wait. What am I talking about? Yeah, I might fucking Yeah, I might short these. These charts look so ridiculous. Hear me out. I actually think a good trade is to short these 5x leverage. Peanut is up from 140 million to 320, which by the way, nobody cares about Peanut anymore. Oh my god, Fartcoin is also moon. The issue with shorting here is that like everyone is so long that it could go back. Like it's hard to be short during a time like you want to follow the trend, but goddamn, it's so hard to look at this. Like, who is buying Chill Guy? The only reason why Chill Guy and Mudang all got basically baked into just being like market made, like they're all on like hyper liquid and like you can long and short them and stuff. So like they're not relevant. Nobody cares about them anymore. But it's literally just they're just like baked in. You know, nobody really cares. Mudang is winter muted. Oh fuck yeah. So is Zara, bro. All these coins basically, like everything that I just mentioned, exactly like what you said. Wintermute is buying. Yeah, dude. Vine is still a coin. Jesus. Yeah, the bunk guy is like what he's up like a shit ton on Peanut. But dude, if you look at this, like where do you think this chart is going next? We're talking about we're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 out of the past 13 4-hour candles have all been green on this. What if I open? What if I open on stream like a disgusting position on one of these and just YOLO it entirely? Yeah, dude. I gotta short this. I gotta short Mudang. This is crazy, bro. No way. Nobody is buying this. Who is buying like you're talking about 30? Nah. I have to short this. What are we thinking? I put 10K on a 5x lev and just send it? 100 soul is 17K. So let me do like 50. Nah, do like 60. One sec. I'm doing something. I'm dumb for doing this, but I'm going to do it. Normies are not buying this coin. It's not normies that are like, I want to buy Mudang coin. This is literally just all futures driven. It's all soul pump driven. Glad I didn't buy that. My God, dude. I mean, bro, realistically though, like, God, it's so hard to short. Like, you should really be longing stuff like this. Oh my God, bro. There's so much volatility going on right now. So much shit is moving. Oh wow. This is still pumping. My God, dude. This is actually like crazy. Because everything is just pumping so hard. All right, what do we think? Do I just open a disgusting trade on this and just say whatever? You'd rather long something? Yeah. I feel like if you want to do anything, you just long. And like I'm not a bearish person. That's the other thing. Like I'm naturally like bullish, so it's just yeah, I think I'm just gonna open a long here. Fuck it. I feel like this is the time to go long on good shit. I feel like that's so solid. Because this probably is gonna end up pumping back to like this probably pumps to $1.50. You know? Have I seen Boop? Yeah, I have. Shit's tanking. Well, the decision that they made yesterday to split the shit. Uh, give me 1 second, Chase. I'm gonna go take a piss, and then I'm gonna explain my thought. Okay, a couple things. First of all, uh, the reason why I was considering shorting to begin with was because I wanted to short. I think Mudang, like, I don't think that this should be running like this, and so I feel like it's gonna tank. But I only feel like it's gonna tank because it's being manipulated. The issue though is like if they could push this higher, but like who the fuck is buying Mudang? You know, this is all like perps driven. So my thought was like, what would I rather do? Short in a bullish, like when Sol is mooning, short something just because I think it's overvalued, or just long something that I think is going to keep going up because everything is bullish. And so it's like that was my thought. I'm just like, fuck it, right? Like, makes more sense to go long on something like Fartcoin, which I think is gonna go to shit. This could even go to $2. Like this could moon. And worst case scenario, what? I add more margin on it? Like, let me pull up the Boop chart. Boop, they made a change that people really did not like. Look at this. Let's go look at the time that they made the announcement. Okay. 1:48 p.m. yesterday, my time. Oh my god. This is literally the moment that they made the announcement right here. I wanted this to do well for so many reasons, mainly because I just wanted there to be like good. I thought I really liked Boop. I thought that Boop was going to and it still could, but like I thought that it was going to change things for sure. But man, that was just brutal. Don't bet against the market. I agree. Oh, so now we're reviving dead coins. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, pal. Send it. Yo, Cod, do you think that this prints? Dude, if this goes to like even $1.40 with this leverage and margin, I'll make like 20K. Nah, not that much. Wait. I'd make a lot. I made like 10K. We could have printed a boop short. I don't use like Mexi or anything. I might be a boomer for that sense, but I don't like having a bunch of I don't like having like a bunch of accounts like on different exchanges with money on them because then I just like start forgetting where money is. Like I'm going to be that guy and I'll just say it. Dude, I found like 8 grand in a wallet that I totally forgot that I had on ETH. And I'm like, dude, I didn't write this one down. Like I didn't have like any sort of like recollection of this. Like what is wrong with me? But yeah, so I try not to have like a lot of accounts and stuff. That's why I like Axiom so much is because you can just have like everything like right here. And I'll tell you this too, like after you've been trading in crypto, after you've been trading in crypto for like 4 years, and if you've traded on like a bunch of different chains like BNB and Tron and ETH and like all these different whatevers, you will lose money like in wallets that you forgot about. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna tweet out like a long ass list of tickers. And I'm just gonna be like, I'm bullish on all these tickers. And then when like one of them goes up, I'm gonna be like, wow, I'm insane. Damn, this isn't dead yet. Wow, this is actually kind of pumping back. I feel like this long on Fartcoin is gonna print. Dude, are you guys seeing how hard Solana is pumping? Why do I never hold with my size? Good question. I don't know. I like to I like to trade daily. Also, holding like when you trade with size, like huh. Sorry, give me a second to focus. I gotta focus real quick. How much soul am I trading with? Like 30 grand. I might blast this just for fun. There's a lot of bot accounts on here. A lot of this is just botted. I don't know if this is like not even real engagement. Do I hold any crypto? Yeah, of course. My main holds are Bitcoin and Solana. Do I think Trump might say something bullish the day of the dinner? I don't really think that Trump saying anything about crypto is going to pump anything anymore. Unless it's like, I feel like all of that's kind of priced in already. I feel like the trade war stuff is the stuff that's the news that's going to make any sort of effect on the market. And honestly, dude, like, I don't know if you've seen Trump's interviews that he does whenever when he talks about crypto, bro has no idea what's going on. Like, you can tell that, like, they're definitely pro crypto people that are around him that are trying to push it forward, but I feel like he is thinking of so many other things, and when the crypto thing comes up, he's like, we like crypto, right? Yeah, okay, yeah, then let the crypto's nice, like okay, yeah, we love crypto. Like, but it's not like he's sitting there and he's like formulating like insane plans and shit around crypto. I feel like he's literally just talking about it just because the people around him are like, yeah, we need to be bullish on this. And he's like, oh yeah, that crypto thing. Because every time somebody asks him, like, let me go back and let me find, hold up. Trump meme coin interview. Hold on. Dude, I watched the funniest video the other day. Dude, this video is actually so funny. Hold on. Oh yeah, I found it. Oh my god. Dude, this video was so fucking funny.
Did your own cryptocurrency. The coin's values actually surged recently after you announced that top holders would be invited to have dinner.
I don't even know that. What did it surge to?
What did it surge to?
Yeah, what's it worth? You might as well tell me because I have no idea.
Well, it surged. It surged. I will find it. Hold on one second. 5.2 or 58%. So 58%.
To what number?
That's not bad. 14.32.
What? Billion?
Dude,
no, dollars per cryptocurrency.
$1 billion?
No.
What's the number? I mean, what is the amount?
The meme coin's value hit a peak of 75.35 on January 19th.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything.
And that's before your inauguration, and then it surged. You've branded your own crypto.
Dude, she was just talking about like if you understand it, you kind of get what she's saying, right? Yeah, she didn't know shit. But like if you understand like what she's basically saying is like the dollar amount of the token, right? So I get it. And like you get it. She's like, on January 18th it went to 73. It's like, yes, it did go to $73. But she is so dumb that she's not even like she doesn't even understand that it's like, she's like, it went up 58%, and Trump's like, from what? And it's like, it literally is at 14 billion market cap on January like 13th or whatever the date was. Like, it was 70 billion fully diluted market cap. So she's just like, yeah, it's just $14. And he's like, dude, when I watched this video and he said, what? Oh my God, I just died. Because it's just like, it's a very funny thing to watch if you're not in crypto, because it actually does make this situation look really stupid. Like, it makes it, because she's doing a terrible job explaining it, and he just doesn't know what is going on with it at all. Like, I don't know if he's just like pretending to not know, but like, I doubt it. Like, he seems very genuine in the fact that he does not know what's going on with it. Yeah, dude, that shit had me dying because it was just like you're watching like a back and forth, and it's just like you just want to be like, what did I just watch? Just so stupid. Dude, that shit. Oh my god. I actually want to watch this again.
You've branded your own cryptocurrency. The coin's values actually surged recently after you announced that top holders would be invited to have dinner.
I don't even know that.
with
What
you
did
in
it surge to?
Washington. What did it surge to?
Yeah, what's it worth? You might as well tell me because I have no idea.
Well, it surged. It surged. I will find it. Hold on one second. 5.2 or 58%. So 58%.
To what number?
That's not bad. 14.32.
What? Billion?
No, dollars per cryptocurrency.
$1 billion?
No.
What's the number? I mean, what is the amount?
The meme coin's value hit a peak of 75.35 on January 19th.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything.
And that's before your inauguration, and then it surged. You've branded your own crypto.
Dude, when she said that January part, that is so irrelevant. Like, I feel like she was just saying things just to say shit. Like, she's just reading off of a fucking paper, bro. Dude, that was so like when he said you know what, right here, where is it? Hold on.
Be invited to have dinner.
I don't even know that.
with
What
you
did
in
it surge to?
Washington.
Wait.
What did it surge to?
Yeah, what's it worth? You might as well tell me because I have no idea.
Well, it surged. It surged. I will find it. Hold on.
When he says what right here?
5.2 or 58%. So 58%.
To what number?
That's not bad. 14.32.
What?
Dude, when he said that, what, dude, that could actually be such a funny ass meme. Yo, Falco, I agree with you, bro. And the thing is like, as a streamer, I try not to fixate on things like that for too long. But it's like, as somebody who's in crypto, watching this video, it's actually so fucking funny. This what right here?
What?
That shit had me so dead. That was a very funny interview. That is very funny. Oh my god. Yeah, who knows? Who knows if he actually like legitimately understands what's going on or not. Dude, that's so funny. Why would she even bring it up if she doesn't know like how to explain? Like, I would not. I get you're a reporter, but like whoever wrote that script for her like really left her looking like an idiot. He has an idea. Dude, the thing hear me out. I feel like he actually doesn't. Like, I feel like he really does. Like, because the funny thing about it would be if, like, he is simply talking about crypto, just like, if he's only talking about crypto because he knows that it's like a political thing, and he has like so many people that are just doing stuff for him that he just really doesn't know what's going on. I don't know, dude. Let's put it like this. I'm sure he does know, because that would make more sense. Like, he's a smart guy. Like, he wants to know what he's getting himself into. But it also would, like, I feel like it would not surprise me if he doesn't know what's going on, because that would just be like, oh, of course he doesn't know. Like, oh, this whole shit's a joke. Like, crypto's a joke. He has like all this, he has a coin and shit, and he doesn't even understand it. That would be the classic thing. That would be the funny part. I had a conversation with my mother earlier today, actually, about that. She's like, he's running the whole thing. I'm like, I don't think he is. And she's like, no, you don't think that he's not the one that's running all of his businesses and all of his crypto stuff? I'm like, nah, I don't actually like I don't like I don't. Come on, dude. Pump. Oh, dude, I should have longed this instead. 10x on Popcat? Holy fuck. Kept saying Popcat. Yeah. Let's let the fart coin long go. Let's let this ride. And then we'll catch the Popcat on a dip. Yeah, I was too. It made me really happy to see Solana pumping so hard. It's insane to see how fast sentiment can change. And the thing about, so I'll say this about the fact that Solana is now up from $95 to $172. I could pull up the chart real quick. I want you guys to think about this. Everyone showed up to crypto right here, like right around here. This move, the tariff thing, this move down to 74K Bitcoin, and the same, obviously the same thing, basically, like Solana was pumping super hard. This dump down to $95 Solana right here, this wiped so many people's hopes and dreams out of their entire life. Like like there's people that literally are completely done with crypto. They showed up literally at the top and then they just got completely shaken out at the bottom. And I said it a million times, dude. I said it in my Discord and I kept trying to let people know. I'm like, you guys, if you really want to make big money, then this is the best time to do it. This is when you stick around because there's nothing better to help you make money than watching your net worth dump 60% and most people didn't take any profits. And then you have to like sit and basically like wallow in your own bad decisions because the market just completely humbled people. And I'm just like, dude, if you really want to make life-changing money in crypto, you have to, if you're going to be here up here, then you have to stick around during this time. Like you have no choice. But the fact is that like and I just cannot believe this, crypto is literally the best possible way for people to make crazy money in 2025. There's no doubt about that. There's no other industry where you can make this amount of money this fast. There just isn't. And that's why, like, when people show up to crypto and they see it for what it is and then give up on it so quick, I'm just like, all right, like, I guess then the money wasn't meant to be yours anyway. I want you guys to think about this. When did I get into crypto? I'm going to show you guys exactly where I got into crypto. I got into crypto right here, actively, because I was into crypto here. And I was mining Ethereum for like a while. But I was still like, I had just graduated college. I didn't have a lot of money. I bought Dogecoin like right around here. So I watched this. I watched this. I got all the way up here. Dude, I had to sit through this, dude. How do I get this fucking thing off my goddamn, like, how do you get this box away? This is so annoying. My point is it's like, dude, if you really want to make crazy money, you gotta just sit down and stick to it. That's all. Fucking pump it. Can I be your employee? What do you do? What are your skills? Zeroed out? Dude, I lost like 80% of my net worth and I had to eat a shit sandwich and hold it throughout 2023, basically. That sucked. Because there was like no recovery. It was just full on death. You have to be down 80 to 90% on your net worth at some point so that you can learn to appreciate the gains and take profit. Which, by the way, is why a lot of people that you see on Twitter that are gloating, they're gonna lose it all. They're gonna round trip. You're a software developer? Interesting. Brutal said, F you, noob. You talking to me? Oh my God. I don't know if nobody is still in the stream, but dude, check out UFD. No on my mother? Okay. What do I think Soul will hit at the end of the year? Dude, I don't know. The question is, if the United States and China work out a tariff deal, then crypto, the stock market, every market is going to moon. First of all. Second of all, the Fed hasn't cut rates in multiple meetings. That is what Trump has been trying to get the Fed to do with this whole thing. If the next time the Fed cuts rates, the markets are going to moon. Is that going to happen at the next meeting? We don't know. But they didn't cut rates last meeting. So it's safe to assume that either at the next meeting or the one after that, they are going to cut rates. That would also mean moon. So the question is, are we going to go back into a full bear when I feel like this dump right here? I feel like that was the bottom. Can you start with one soul? I feel like that's like the minimum that you want to start with. Yeah. Why are these guys spamming, bro? Like, why is this not higher? UFD, dude, that was brutal. This is a scam. All right, so this is dead. You know what I think I might do on this? I might toss in like 20 soul once this dumps down to like 200K and just try to see if it can get like a reversal. Cause yeah, I did feel the reason why I didn't buy this is because this did feel like a 1 million topper. How do I run the port up? Yeah, scalp. In and out. Realistically, if I had one soul, what would I do? One of two things. You either scalp in and out of coins for a 10 to 20% gain every time, no matter what, and take a 10 to 20% like have a tight stop loss at 10 to 20% as well, and just scalp in and out. Or what you do is you find a coin that you have like a lot of conviction in, and you just buy into that and pray and hope that you can 2 to 3x on like a big coin. Because a lot of people wouldn't want to, but dude, like if you only had one soul and you bought into something like Titcoin when Titcoin was down at like 20 mil, you turn your one into like 2 or 2.5. Takes a while. Takes a while, but then you have like so much more ammo. So either one of two ways. By the way, so there's this guy in chat. He's talking about uh cheating. I'm gonna tell you this right now. The way that you secure profit is by taking profit and selling. And it doesn't matter if you sell something too early because there's always going to be another trade. And the goal should be to continuously like stack wins. Bag holding something forever to zero is not the move. And don't ever let anybody like sell shame you for any reason. Your bag is your bag. And so keep that in mind. Crown said running it up with low soul amounts is so much harder now than it was this time last year. Yeah, it is. It definitely is. Which sucks because you obviously want new people that don't have a lot of capital to have a chance. But these days, dude, it's tougher. It's harder, man. Mr. Least? I feel like this is a 3 million topper. I wouldn't buy this personally. Wow. Dude, the past 2 days have been incredible. Soul went from yesterday 147 to 171. Creo is a crypto boy? Yeah, dude. He's made a lot of money. He's got a ton of copy traders. Crypto's like right up his alley. Because he doesn't give a fuck about anything. Perfect audience. Yeah, man. You just found a spot. Kind of like me, dude. I found my spot here too. I love crypto. G Joe's one of the best. Yeah, he's made a lot of money. I'll tell you this, one of my big regrets is not having my wallet added to KOL Scan, because it would have brought so much more traction to my group and my everything in general. And the way that I trade is actually like so much better for most people. But a lot of people just refuse to pay any attention to it because they just don't think that it's the move. Gijo's just some dude on chain that trades and he's like good. Do I only play high caps? No. I trade whatever. Why the fuck did this pump? I have no wallet. Oh, casinos fucking. Wait, where are the bubbles? Oh, wow. Dude actually held. That's crazy. 388 to 5 grand. Damn, he. That's crazy. He might be onto something with this. I'm printing. I'm up $200 on my 5x leverage long on Fartcoin. Everything is printing. First time been here, been watching for a long time. What's up? Appreciate you saying that. Still thinking about buying the GT3. I'm going to go through my taxes. I'm going to see how much I owe in taxes for this year so far. Set that aside. And then after that, I'm going to look into it. Was looking at the 911 Turbo S instead of like a GT3, because apparently they're a lot more comfortable and still just as sick. And also they're like $100,000 less. Like I think the 911 Turbo S is like 225 to 250K. But dude, like a GT3 RS, like I just could not I don't know. It's just I don't want to spend $400,000 on a car. Damn, are you guys rich? Wait, you actually bought a car from Brennan? I literally hit him up. I asked him. I sent him a message like 2 days ago and I asked him because I saw videos on the 911 Turbo S and I was like, what's your thought and like how available are these days? And he's like, yeah, it's more comfortable, but you should get the GT3 RS. I'm like, yeah, dude, I don't want to fucking spend 400 fucking grand on a car right now. Also, like, think about getting a fucking like, all right, I need to sell everything. The second we start talking about cars, this is how you know the market is topped. Because I actually, not gonna lie, I was looking into cars right when the market started pumping again. $265. What year was it? $2019? Yeah. I actually think I saw a bunch of those when I was looking it up. Because if you do get like 2017, 2018, 2019, you can get a much better deal on it. And there's really no problem with that. I personally think it's smarter to get like a 2019, 2020, 2021. Like all the like your downside is limited. This probably bounces here, but I don't really want to trade it. But by the way, that is sick. Because I was thinking about it and I was like, if I was gonna buy a car, I'd probably get it from Brennan too. He just takes care of everything and it just shows up at your door. Like, how convenient is that? Scam coin. It's just so funny. I like we started talking about cars, and then all of a sudden, people are like, "Yeah, I got an R8. I have an RS." I'm like, dude, that's crazy. Everyone in here talking about cars. Dude, my car right now is probably worth like 10 grand. I drive like a very old car. And it's just because like it has no problems. My car is actually I took it in to get it detailed today. Yeah, there's some rich people in here lurking. Yeah, I need to get these guys in Kanto. So we can whale up into coins together. Let's form a cabal. Yeah. So where'd all the volume go? All right, let's see what would have happened with that Mudang. That Mudang short I was thinking about. Would that have worked out? I actually think it would have. Market has been cooked. Are we looking at the same market? Dude, today's been insane. You know what's been happening? 6 months ago, night times were insane. Now it's like the market opens at like 5 or 6 in the morning Eastern, and then it runs until like noon and then dies. So yes, it is currently slow. I am up $580 on a fart coin long right now. Send it. How long should I keep this open? I feel like I could, if the market continues to pump, I could literally ride this fart coin long, like a $10,000 position, to like $2 on 5x leverage. Oh my god, I'd make like 30K or something. Would be such an amazing trade. Mog is back up. Am I in profit? So I am back to break even on my Mog position after round tripping it like absolute crazy. I didn't actually DCA that because I did not want to put any more money on ETH. So I told myself, I was like, I'm just going to hold this and whatever happens, happens. But it's a good amount. So my liquidation on this fart coin long is like $1.15. Dude, I do not see it going back this low at all. I feel like I could just sit here and eat this. I'm actually going to do that. And of course, the Mr. Least coin mooned harder. I said it was a 3 mil topper. I was wrong. Wow, this actually pumped harder. So I said it. I thought it was a 3 mil topper, like right around here, and then it went to 3.6. If I lose, how much will I lose on this? I mean, I should probably have like a stop loss in place, but I mean, I could, in theory, lose 9 grand, 9,500. I could technically lose all of it. But I wouldn't, like, the thing with a position like this is I like Fartcoin so much and the market pumps so hard. I definitely should have opened this earlier, but I would just add margin and I'd just lower my lick price and I'd just sit in this coin for fucking the next 2 or 3 months. Maybe not actually that long, but I told myself and my Discord and everyone that I know that I was going to start trading. Here's a problem that I have personally. Meme coins are good if you're starting from like no money at all. And if you are trying to trade like 1 to 5 to 10 SOL, but these days, like the PvP has basically scared away all the whales. And so whales don't want to buy into meme coins with size, like new meme coins with size, because they're tired of getting rinsed. For example, I got rinsed on a coin. I lost like 100 SOL 2 days ago. And I had no business having that much size in a coin. And I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot that like nobody is coming in to save these coins anymore. And that's why people that have money are just buying into Popcat and Mog, and they're doing futures and stuff on established tokens like these because they know that they can size in with unlimited money. And so that's one of the reasons why the meme coin market is cooked, because people like myself and other whales that have way more money than me are not buying meme coins with size because they're tired of getting fucking they're just tired of the bullshit, dude. And like I don't blame them at all. I mean, I'm dealing with it too. I love meme coins and I like trading new stuff, but it's ridiculous when there's people that are coming in and they're just max extracting the trenches so hard that it makes people with actual money not want to. Like, if you think back to what was like the last crazy runner we got, Gork. Yeah, Gork was crazy, but like the last like insane runner was Jelly Jelly. Dude, you had every single fucking person aping 20, 30, 40, 50K into that coin, and it went from 0 to 230 million within a span of like 6 hours. Shit had no sellers. Like, nobody was selling on the way up. And then it just went straight down. Wow. Even this is pumping. This is probably going to dump. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm just sitting this fart coin long, ride this, and then wait for like new stuff to pop up. This guy paid Dex on this. So Dex is going to get updated on this in a second. This might pump when Dex. Oh, it did. I mean, the guy paid Dex on it, so I don't know who this is. Some guy. Nice. Did I just paper this? Well, that was a quick 150 bucks. Did I paper? Oh no. Oh fuck. Oh fuck, dude, I actually pushed this to migration and now it's pumping. Yeah, I fucked up. My buy is the one that literally pushed it to migrate. Damn. If you had followed my trade, you would have been able to hit a clean 60%, dude. It pumped after I sold. Dude, what the fuck is going on with this? Why is this even... Oh my god, I fucked up. If this goes to 150K, I'm going to flip out. Though I did make $150 within 1 minute. Those are things we love to see. What if this is the one coin that pops off in the trenches today? Since there hasn't really been much. Boop is sending. So right now at this current moment, I am up on just intraday trades. I am up $250. All right, time to start scalping low caps again. I knew I papered this. I knew I papered it. I knew it the fucking second I sold. Wait a second. How did I even buy? How did I wait? How did I only buy 3 SOL of this when I clicked 5? Yeah, I just realized that. Wait, what the fuck? Look at this. It says I bought 3.2, but how did that happen? That's weird. Damn, this is actually very viral. Mm. Nice. Higher? Higher. Wow, pumping. Not bad. Dude, this is actually really viral. Holy shit. This is pumping. But what the fuck is going on, dude? I am full trench mode today. I am cooking. What is going on? I'm definitely selling this. What? Dude, I've made like 3 sold today just in the past 10 minutes scalping shit. Pump it. I have not had breakfast yet today. That's actually a very funny question. So this guy bought this. Wonder if this dumps now. Yeah, I'm up like 3 soul. Can I dox my wallet? My wallet's out there. All right. Well, I'm probably gonna just trade off stream. Uh, this pumped. Wow, I'm actually an idiot. I just missed out on a fucking 2x on this. I bought this at 80K with 5 soul. Wait, dude, what is going on? Oh no, I did buy twice. Never mind. Yeah, I just missed out on fucking 4 more soul. All right. I'm going to hop off. Thank you guys for watching stream. Hope you had a good time. I did. I made money. Good conversation. Got some good clips. If you're not in Kanto, join Kanto. Check it out. There you go. There's the Discord right there. Like I said, appreciate you guys hanging out today. Thank you for a great stream. I might be back on tomorrow, but for now, I'm just going to hop off. So type one if we're saying goodbye. Oh wait. This is pumping. We just looked at this. Oh, dude. People are actually buying the fuck out of this right now. Elon responded, this might be really early to this, actually. Why is this dumping? I feel like this is actually insane. Elon responded and this like other account responded too. Look at this. Why is this why is this dumping? I feel like this should be mooning. I'm gonna buy this, dude. I feel like this goes higher. How is this not higher? Does Elon have no motion or am I early? Is nobody picking up on this? Do I have to blast this to get people's attention on why that this could run? Oh my god, I papered this too. So let's see, I papered wow. A classic 3x on that. Yeah, people are finally catching on to the fact that Elon fucking responded to that. So this died, but this pumped. Got it. I feel like this should be way higher with an Elon response. Guess market doesn't think so. Either Elon is washed or this is early. You know, I might actually just fucking send this myself. Never mind. Let the market do its shit. And I slowly scale out so I can de-risk a bit because I have too much in this. But probably goes higher. Scale out slowly as it goes up. Yeah, that's what I fucking thought, dude. I knew that this was, yeah, fucking exactly. Could be a $1 to $2 million runner. Yeah, I know, dude. It's kind of what I'm thinking, but I don't want to hold that long. I would probably like I want this to get like another leg up or something, but I'm already up 6 soul. Dude, people are fucking sleeping on my stream. I'm just going to say it. I literally have 3 for 3 and it's all on coins that went up after I bought or after I started selling. Like I find that to be just crazy. Is this the only stream where I have a brain enough to where I can spot coins that are big that also can still run? Dude, look at this. I fucking sold this at 108 and it ran to 250K. I cut this at 350K, by the way. If this goes down to 350K, I'm out. Like the fact that I can actually buy and sell things and have the coin not die because I'm not the one controlling it is just nuts. I don't know, man. I just, dude, 6 months ago, this would be like at 3 million already. I took enough on the off the table to where I'd be losing money if it goes below 200, so I actually can kind of ride this if I want. What's funny is I was just about to get off stream. Like I was packing up. Oof. Yeah, this hit my my stop, but I said I was going to sell here. I don't know, man. I feel like this has more steam. I feel like people are just so dumb that they're not even like paying attention to this right now. Like how can you not pay attention? Did people not see this? Like do I need to retweet this and like fucking spell it out for everybody? Like what the fuck? Do I have to blast 30 soul into this to get people to pay attention to it? Oh my god, like 5K buy or whatever. Nah, this is crazy. This is crazy, dude. This is not a 400K topper, I don't think, but market might tell me that I'm wrong. Oh my fucking god, dude. I was so early to this. And this is dying. This is actually going to dump. All right, market's picking up. I need to go use the restroom real quick, but I'm going to stay on because there's money to be made. Damn, I'm cooked. I said I was going to cut it 350K too. There's two options. I blast and I save it, or I give up. But I have to make a decision like kind of soon. I was up 6 soul on this. Okay, I'm changing my stop loss to 270 this time. Wow, nobody gives a fuck about this because everyone's out here chasing this fucking rage bait dog. Ooh, yeah, this is cooked. All right, good thing I sold that. I'm up 300 bucks on that. This is pumping back. Let's fucking go, dude. Pump it. If this hits I'll tell you this, if this goes up here to 430, I'll blast another 10 or so to push it up like out of the resistance. Someone paid Dex on this. That's actually clutch. I don't know, man. I don't feel like this is done, but it could be. Ardo, glad to hear it, man. I'm really glad to hear that. What's my take on new pairs? I mean, I don't really trade new pairs often. Though I have actually been trenching today on stream and I've been doing well. But yeah, this is fucked. I guess that was they paid Dex pump. I'm about to round trip all this profit. I might just be an idiot, but I just don't feel like this is done for some reason. Wow, I'm fucking rinsed. They actually killed this. That is super upsetting. I really thought that this was a runner. I thought that this was going to cook. I even said that I was going to fucking blast more into it, but I guess these people just don't want a good Elon tweet runner. Let's just dump it from fucking 350K to 0. I don't know, man. I still feel like this isn't dead for some reason. I might just be an idiot. Yeah, I guess I'm just dumb. An Elon response couldn't push this past 430K. Come on, man. No way. Like, no way. Market is so fucked. You feel like it would already be at millions? I agree. That's kind of what I'm thinking too. I was thinking the same thing. But at the same time, sometimes these things do take this is the way that I view it. Sometimes the market is so dumb and people are not doing any research that the reason why this is probably not pumping is because some fucking KOL scan trench like person hasn't bought it yet to tell the entire market, "Hello everybody, did you know that Elon replied to this thing about X Lite? This is a good narrative, it should run." So it's like all the like I don't know. I feel like this would be millions. If this was like a couple months ago, but it's like now we're in like nobody has a brain mode and everyone just follows the same fucking 100 influencer mode. Just so retarded. Fuck. Where the fuck was that? What was the name of that coin? Yeah. I tried to believe. I even said, dude, I said that I would have blasted into this too. The worst part about this market is when there's a good narrative and you have somebody like me who's ready to fucking hold up the floor if it continues to run and everybody else is just so dumb that they don't want it to happen. Yeah, that sucks. What a brutal dump. Oh my god. Titcoin is pumping. I should have followed my stop loss on that. Yeah, Titcoin's mooning. If this doesn't have another pump, I'm just going to cut it and move on. Housecoin is lagging. I have not had any luck trading Housecoin at all. It's basically a coin about a project without a real dev. So shut the F up. What the narrative is, well, obviously, like, if you can't understand what the narrative is for a coin like this, then, like, how would a coin like Gork have run when it's the same thing. It's like basically the same thing. Like Gork and this are no different, except for the fact that Gork is like a Twitter account that tweets and is AI and shit. But it has the same premise. Because based on that argument of like, oh, it doesn't have a dev, and blah, 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 then it's like, okay, then you would have missed Gork too. But yeah, if this didn't already hit 1 million after that Elon tweet, then nobody cares. And you know what? That's okay. It's all right. I'll live. Jeez, dude. Am I going to DCA? No. I'm going to wait for this to get like a scam bounce back to like 300 and I'm just going to sell. Or if it goes back down to 200, I'm going to get out. Gork has a real narrative? Okay, what's the difference between this and Gork? I'm going to sell and this is going to pump back. I already know. What are my thoughts on Troll? I feel like it's going to slow cook in Moon over time. Kind of like House and Titcoin. All right, now I actually am done trading. All right. I'm hopping off. Let me actually go on Twitch and see if there's anybody that I can host. I don't even fucking know people on Twitch anymore. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I literally do not know any of these people. All right. Yeah, I'm getting off. Take it easy tonight. We'll see everyone next time I stream. Don't know when that's going to be. Excited for it though. Thanks for showing up. Join Kanto.